Is this encouraging? I mean, it passed by one vote, but it's really the closest that we've had to any consensus over the past few sessions.
Well, I mean, basically, we have known for a while that the Parliament didn't want a no-deal Brexit, but now it's now well on the way to legislate it to. So this becomes law, assuming that it passes the House of Lords tomorrow, which I personally think is a good move. But I think it, of course, raises the question. One thing is to mandate that the Prime Minister seek an extension of Article 50 and even of a particular length determined by Parliament. It's something quite different that the EU 27 will actually grant that extension. So while I think it's fair to say that no deal is ever less likely, I wouldn't give it quite zero yet.
Yeah, and it's easy to see that the Brexiteers or the pro-Brexit camp would be pretty displeased at this point, right? Do they really only have two choices at this stage? They either back Theresa May's deal or they face a longer extension.
Yeah, but I have to say, I personally think that it's too late for them now. I mean, the only, in my opinion, credible game in town left is the new Theresa May, Jeremy Corbyn rapprochement, if you like, which seems to be yielding likely something that looks a lot more like the Labour Brexit proposal, which is for a permanent customs union and a closer relationship with the single market, et cetera, et cetera. Because I think the reality is that even if Theresa May went back and asked for meaningful vote number 4, which personally I don't think the Speaker would allow, but even if she did, I don't think it could pass. Because I think that the DUP have been very clear that they would never vote for it. And there aren't that many Conservatives left. Remember that Theresa May, even if the DUP voted with her, doesn't have a majority in Parliament anymore. So it's pretty bleak for that version.
Right, sure, but Jeremy Corbyn also came out and said that it was surprising to him that May really hadn't moved that much from her negotiating red line. So have we seen any change in rhetoric coming from the Prime Minister at all?
Not from the Prime Minister herself yet, but I think when you have the Attorney General going on the BBC, which he did earlier this night, and basically talk about that, well, actually a customs union, which is Labour's position on Brexit, is not some sort of sellout, and that it shouldn't really be, we shouldn't basically quip about how we Brexit as long as we Brexit. That suggests that the position of the government itself is at least rapidly evolving, even if we haven't heard it from Theresa May herself yet.